Howdy and welcome to Sunburnt Gaming. Today we're continuing on with our Mage the Awakening game, where the mages have descended into the underworld, someone tried to mug them, and then they ended up coming across the Ghost of Experience in the swamps, who they pretty swiftly saved from quicksand. And then Experience merged their ghost self, which had their soul, into their body. This will have some sort of side effects, being now having ghost stuff jammed into their body.
You mean upgrades, not side effects?
No. And also having two souls in a space only designed to contain one.
Upgrades.
You didn't really say that how I expected you to say that.
I didn't want to do the robots reference immediately, but geez.
I mean, it was a robots reference though, so that's why.
It's just a word.
And yet we both knew that you were doing robots.
Initially, I wasn't, and then the second one, yeah.
It's a good movie, admittedly.
I love that film.
So yes, we're going to be pivoting to a robots campaign.
I will be playing Big World.
Okay, so you're like 10 levels higher than everyone else just to deal with the fact that you're like so much bigger.
And you just don't show up for half the campaign.
You have scheduling issues.
Big World had scheduling issues.
Yes, you guys are deep in the underworld. Well, not too deep. You're currently in a ghostly swamp. The ghost of what Sydney used to be. Some of the more natural environment that used to be around. You are also accompanied by 3 non-experienced ghosts. A couple and another person who's tagging along. They've put forward that they want to go into a special place far from here that you can only reach by traveling down the river. They need to get onto one of the big rivers and find a ferryman to take them where they need to go. They've heard of a land where it's all like beautiful fields. They've heard there's even a sun in this place. They haven't seen the sun for a long time now. They're not sure how long, because it's hard to tell the days down here. You guys also still have some other potential avenues for curiosity, with some of you wanting ghostly resources, such as maybe ghostly fire or lightning, maybe ghostly batteries, ghostly swords, things like that. And then finally, there was actually finding particular ghosts. For Snake Eyes, this was finding a ghost named Charity, who was an apprentice to a mage. They want to sort of learn the legacy of that ghost and their mentor. Experience, on the other hand, was more curious about finding the ghost of Arthur Taylor and doing more ghost merge shenanigans. While also, I believe, having an interest to finding the ghosts that he stabbed earlier.
Oh yeah! I'm a murderer. Well, attempted ghost murderer.
So yes, that is the situation you guys are currently in. There's also some conditions that I just want to remind the players of that their characters currently have up. The Domino, he's currently a bit struggling when it comes to manipulating the forces of the underworld. Making it so that if he messes around with a forces spell and he fails, it'll be a dramatic failure rather than a normal failure. Though once that is expended, it will be cleared. It's also got the sneaky condition.
I think we made an exception that if I'm manipulating the forces of the underworld itself, but if I start creating forces within the underworld, that's when they can
Well,
Different volatile.
the difference is when it's you can manipulate the elements that you brought from the living world fine. So, like manipulating your fire, for example, that isn't made from underworld ephemeria. The things that are made from ephemeria, you are going to struggle a bit with.
Okay.
But also remember, it's not you don't fail still unless you would have already failed. So
Right.
it just intensifies any failure you get. You also got the sneaky condition, which you can expend for a +2 for any stealth. And you have the informed condition, which you can use to when it comes to the underworld and the cemetery. The once cemetery of Devonshire. You can expend that to turn a failure into a success, or a success into an exceptional success. So if it does end up being any question that you guys end up having about the underworld, you can, even if you guys fail, you can burn that and just succeed anyway. Experience, you have
Hello.
quite a number of conditions.
My life is ending.
Well, not yet. You
Apparently
have
my hourglass is low,
your hourglass is low, yes.
and someone's just watching that.
So you have a persistent megalomaniac condition.
Yeah.
Meaning you don't have any empathy and you like dominating people.
I do.
And a selfish vice.
Yeah.
You have the abyss currently in your pattern. Your abyssal condition ended up lapsing and is now sort of embedded in your pattern.
Yeah.
As a result, all your magic will now have a bit of paradox. Unless you spend some of your health and scour it out of your pattern.
Not happening right now.
You currently still have the knife soul in you, from what I remember.
I do.
You have a strained arm from being held in a sort of grapple hold.
Yeah, that was kind of titter.
You currently have the death-focused condition, which will give you beats for killing things.
Nice.
And finally, the latent soul fuckery condition. Because I couldn't think of a better name for it. Where your soul is, and the ghost stuff is... It's going to do something eventually. But at current, it doesn't seem to be having any overt effect. But if certain catalysts get involved, it will do something.
Cool. I think you also... I think I also have a new obsession of killing.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah, because the death focused was caused by losing wisdom. So yes, it did alter one of your obsessions. So both of your obsession slots are currently taken up by your hubris conditions.
I'm a villain.
I already do that.
But you're still on medium wisdom. For now.
It's a surprise.
I'm a relatable villain.
Okay, that's just false. Next, Jandao currently actually doesn't have any conditions. Up until the last moments of this last session, they did have the life in your hands condition that let them follow the special cable, the connection that connect ghost experience to real experience. But now that they're merged into one body, that's cleared, and you get your beat. And finally, we have Snake Eyes. They have the See the Hourglass condition, which, as we referenced earlier, lets him see the metaphorical representation of how long is this person going to be alive for from now on? Like, how much life do they have left in them? And at one stage, they can flip it over, flip someone's hourglass over, or otherwise interact with it. It's sort of up to him how he wants to interact with it, but the most straightforward would be the
break
flipping
it.
over.
Shatter the hourglass.
Yeah. feel like that would probably be bad.
Freeze the hourglass,
Use
Turn it
full.
on its side.
etc.
So yes, you guys are in this situation. What are you going to do?
Well,
We're just walking
achieved
down the river,
first
right?
Objective.
Sorry.
Well, you're currently in the swamp, not the river.
Oh, okay. So we're not at the rivers yet. Cool.
Well, we should probably continue that way since we want this ghost couple here to move on.
Sure, whatever. And then we're
Then we
also on
gotta-
our way to like there's like a city, isn't there? Like I remember discussing this.
They don't want to head to
Oh.
the city, but I'm curious about it.
I would want to head to the city, most definitely.
Might be a problem.
Did you guys need plasm?
What the hell is
There's
plasm?
surely a lot in. What? Oh, just
What
a
the
word that
hell
came
is
to me.
plasm?
Then they can't enter the city.
Wait, hang on. That's...
Wrong
That
system,
is
buddy.
correct.
Okay, so
Uh,
we're gonna have to drop them off. We're gonna have to bring them, help them move on before we get to the city.
As a reminder, some of you guys can't get into the city either.
Oh, that's true.
Why?
Well, I mean,
We
you can
could
get in there
try.
because you got mad. Yeah, you're not meant to go into the city.
Meant to. See, Mike actually forgot, so this works fine in character. Don't remind me, actually. I'll just rock up, and then I'll be like, why can't we go in? And then you guys will be like, don't you remember? No. It's true. God, I'm so good at roleplaying one dot intelligence character.
Okay. Well, to the river.
Okay. So, to get to the river, you guys are going to need to. I'm going to need some sort of role to represent how well you are navigating this swamp, and to see if you can avoid attracting any other attention.
But I like attention.
No.
Okay, everyone get down. I'll
Start singing.
So we have like two different roles for like sneaking or sorry, I wouldn't say sneaking, more like just keeping out of sight.
I'm good at stealth, if that helps.
So there would be one role for the general navigation, and then one for the sneaking or trying to not attract attention. But you can supplement both with spells and magic if you have ideas for that.
Anyone got any ideas for spells to figure out how to get to a river? That could be me, actually. That's very fate-based.
Walking spells, you know? Let's walk.
Let's just get to the river. We surely just know how to get there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some direction. We just gotta pick one.
Did
I
the ghost
can help sneak.
couple
with the
know,
way.
like, where the river is?
So I think they would know that it is on the other side of the swamp, like the deeper side of the swamp. One of its sides is a river.
Like, but they won't be able to
Um,
help us get through the swamp. Like that.
Yes. They also don't know which side of it is going to lead to the river. They do know if you continue. So basically, if you continue all the way, they believe that will lead to the river city. If you go, and then on the side of that river city is obviously a river. But on the other side, it's more cavern and cave of some kind. And they're not quite sure what they would find over there, because they haven't actually really descended too far in, out of fear for what might happen to them. They've mainly just kept to their own little pockets of this upper region. They have heard some tales from those who have gone to the rivers before, that sometimes there are monsters in there, and they've heard that the rivers themselves, that the rivers are dangerous. Like if a ghost is actually like falls in, that it begins to break them apart.
Oh,
Okay.
So we really need to find one of those fairy people. We need
Maybe
to find
I
a boat.
should cast like a fate spell just to make sure that we bump into the right sort of people that we're looking for. Because I feel like the underworld could be a big place.
This.
Are you
Okay.
built up on spell slots? Because I can probably also cast that spell to like find someone. If they
You could teamwork cast if you want, but
yeah.
And I was
Ah.
gonna, no offense, but like the lower level one means that it will just randomly happen. But I think higher level one you can make it a bit more specific.
Yeah.
so you would be doing like a patterning spell then.
Yeah,
You just got skill diff.
just have to look through the options now, but I don't think it should be too hard to do. But yeah, maybe the strings of fate kind of thing. But I don't know if that's just similar to it.
I do not know what that spell does off the top of my head. I don't recognize the
Basically,
name.
hold on, I'm reading it right now. You specify an event that you wish to happen to a subject. If the event would be possible without magic, it occurs as soon as the circumstances allow it. If it can't take place without a change in circumstance, then the opportunity for those change in circumstance happen. Apparently once per week. If it's not possible at all, it doesn't happen. That's what that says.
That's so long.
Okay, let's see. For example, if the mage casts a spell on herself and specifies that she will meet with her mentor when they are both in the same city, they will randomly cross paths at first opportunity. If she casts it on a sleepwalker ally and specifies they will recover a stolen artifact, he will find travel tickets for the artifact's new location, clues pointing there, or reasons to travel there. Oh, okay. Cannot deal damage directly, though it can put subjects in harm's way. You could
You will be
curse a
hit by a
victim
car.
with a spell specifying that they will be in a car wreck or exposed to a
Oh, yeah.
disease. You
You
can do
will
a reach.
fall into a volcano.
The spell presents opportunities. You can change it to be once per day if you use a reach. So I could probably do that reach to make it a bit faster. But hopefully it will just be something that's not too difficult, so it happens sooner rather than later.
Okay. And what is it that you're actually planning on
You know, that's a really
arranging?
good question, isn't it? What's
Is
more
it-
important? Going to a river or finding my mentor? Or whoever I'm going to learn from.
Both.
I don't know if I can do both.
I mean, is there any reason why you can't cast one spell and then cast it again once?
What's my spell control like?
I mean, like just once one spell's done and then you cast the
That's a
next
fair
one.
point. Okay, I will do that. Okay, so it's 4 dot. Are we okay to wait for an hour, or do we want to do instant?
So, for context, you guys are in the middle of a swamp. There's a decent amount of mist hanging in the air, like a fog, you could say. You can hear the sounds of bugs, ghostly bugs, slithery things moving in the water.
I want to look at one of the slithery things.
I'm going to say that it appears to be some sort of snake. You don't recognize the type.
I'd like to try and catch it.
Oh no.
Okay. Give me a survival or brawl roll with intelligence.
There's a chance though.
Can the snake burn the spirit or the blood fist or something?
Sorry, what?
If they lose against the snake, does the snake get the spirit?
So it's not.
Stop trying to get rid of my spirit off of every opportunity.
It's the
Damn.
cause of a lot of issues.
Damn, it's like I do anything. Does that make him lose the spirit? I fall over. Does the ground get the spirit?
Or does it? This is
This is actually probably the best place to throw
I
the spirit.
stub my toe. Does the rock get the spirit?
I mean, if
Is
we
it
could.
ghost stuff? Does the rock get a spirit?
Does the corner of the chair leg get the spirit?
Yeah.
I think the chair itself might get the spirit.
I fall off the chair. Does gravity get the spirit?
So, the way this works in this case is that, from your understanding, it has to be an entity.
Wow.
So, in the underworld, you are primarily going to be fine. But if you went to a realm where everything was alive, and a lot of things that were objects were also entities, such as the shadow, the sunburn, that could actually have a risk if. But it needs to be an actual conflict of sorts. So just a mere injury isn't enough. It needs to be an actual a contest, you could say. So if experience was to climb a mountain, for example, and fall off a cliff face and broke their leg, that mountain may get the spirit because there's an actual like challenge. There's some sort of contest between the two.
What about gravity?
Because
huh?
gravity is not itself alive in the shadow. It is a metaphysical outcome of the sun's anger and hatred.
Okay.
I'm just thinking back to our old campaign with gravity.
I have a question. So I think I'm gonna be overreaching a bunch, but I can spend mana to reduce the paradox, right?
Yes, you can spend up to as long as you're up to the your Gnosis per turn. But you've got like an hour to cast this, so
We do have an
You can
hour. We're gonna
avoid
take
that.
the hour. If people want to
Just take
do
it.
that. Okay, so then it's 3 reach because I'm gonna do advanced scale, so I get everyone here, including the married couple. Maybe if I
What
can,
about
I'll
the
get the
extra
other
one?
guy.
Oh,
If I
damn,
can,
dude.
but they're not
What
involved.
the hell?
Then I'm gonna do advanced duration, so I don't have to worry about it because I don't like the turn system for duration. What was the last one? Oh, and the reach to
criticism?
make it happen more often in case we're down here a long time. I'm not waiting weeks. So if I use my path tool, what does that go down to? I have 1 free reach.
Path tool lowers it. Well, the path tools innately don't lower it, but your dedicated tool will
dedicated
lower it by
lowers it.
-2.
Oh, so then maybe it's not that high. Maybe I don't need to have to actually spend.
So wait, how much overreach was it?
I think it's just 2 overreach if I don't do the
So
instant.
that's 4
because
dice,
it's
I
base
believe, for you.
Yeah.
And
I will
then
spend-
-2 to be 2 paradox remaining.
If I spend 1 mana, does that just reduce by 1 down?
It lowers the dice rather than the overreach. Yes.
Okay, I'll spend
You
1
can roll
mana.
2. No!
What's wrong with that? I've got lots of mana.
You're a gambler.
0 successes on the paradox.
Okay. So if I do this, I can use high speed, right? I think I have 9 dice on it. If I fail this, I'm gonna get very
Do you
annoyed.
have anything that you could use as a symbol of like to represent the boat or
The boat?
the ferry
Ferry.
or your desired outcome?
Got sand. Is there sand around the river? I mean, I probably have a coin, and there's that thing about paying the ferryman, whatever.
I'd be fine with that. If you sacrificed the coin, then
Okay.
actually, if it's a silver coin, you can use that as a path tool. Actually, so you wouldn't actually have to destroy it.
No, I don't know a lot about old coins, but I feel like there could be a chance that they're silver.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be real silver; it just has to be a silver coin.
Oh, okay, just the color.
Like it has to be recognizably, symbolically considered a silver coin.
Okay, I'm sure that those exist in this time period that we're in.
Well, no, you know the money of pounds and shillings well. Danny.
Yeah, definitely.
Just became German for a second.
Okay, so does that give me a plus?
That is a +1.
Okay, so I think that's 10 dice. If I fail this, I'm gonna be very annoyed at Mike. Okay, it's fine. 3
Okay, so
successes.
3. Yep.
So
3 dice.
basically, it was to make sure we pass strings of fate so that we come upon the river that we're looking for. Oh, it has to withstand, but I feel like no one's going to be resisting it.
I do feel like that's fair. Okay. While this is happening, can people aside from Snake Eyes give me a perception roll?
4 successes.
I got 1.
Hey Mike, did you find out how to change and turn off those annoying Halloween sounds?
No,
Oh.
guys, post in the comments how to disable the Halloween noise
Too
on
late.
Discord.
This is gonna date the video.
So that when it happens and we
Next
see the
year?
video and it's useless, we can then look back and be like, why didn't we look there?
I mean,
Yeah.
I could Google it, but that would ruin the excitement. So
Okay. So Shantao and Domino, during this hour, you see what looks to be a large rat, about the size of a child,
there's a big rat over there.
and it seems to be watching you guys.
Oh, there's a rat!
She yelled at.
Looking at it closer, it's a bit of distance. It's trying to keep out of your line of sight and hide and be in the shadows behind certain trees and undergrowth as well. But you guys do see it, and with it, you notice that it is not actually like a quadruped, but sort of like a hunched over biped.
This what? This rat looks real nefarious. It's definitely not experienced saying that.
Because you wouldn't know the word.
There's
No,
a rat!
I will say.
I found where you can change it, by the way.
Yeah,
Read.
me too. Guys. I hope all your comments were successful in telling us to go into settings and app settings, notifications, event sound pack, and you can turn it off. I decided to leave it on. Lean into the cringe.
I turned it off.
Hold on, let's. Can someone
Become
get a
one
read?
with myself.
Can anyone tell if the rat's hostile? I won't.
I go. Okay, let me check. I'll walk over to the rat.
I wasn't sure if you meant directly go to it, but sure, I follow you.
Also, is this during the spell? Like, how long into the
This
spell
is-
is this? Because I have bashing.
about halfway into the spell, so you would have at least 2 bashing healed. But also, when did you get the bashing?
I don't know.
Was it during the fight with the?
I think it was.
the
I think it was
muckers?
when I got the strained arm.
That should be recovered by now. That should be all fine.
Feeling fine, except for one lethal. But don't worry about that.
Except for the strained arm condition, because you need to use that before I take it away.
All good.
Use it against the rat.
The rat bit me. Ah!
So you go up to this creature.
Hey, buddy. Just a little guy.
I believe that it is going to, as you get too close, they have seen me.
You didn't say that.
Yes. In that
Oh,
sort
the
of
rat
vo-
speak.
and it is going to leap at you, and bite for the neck.
My
Gonna kill you.
my arm. And neck.
I tried to throw the rat down. It's.
What is your defense again, Mike?
My defense is 6, but
Probably don't react on time though.
I have a strained arm. Maybe I'm less able to defend myself.
Okay. Wait, your defense is what?
My defense is 6
How did you get
That's-
it that high?
because I'm the goat.
Like, is this with mage armor?
No, it's 8 with mind armor. Defense is lower of dex or wits plus athletics, right? My dex is 3 and my wits is wait. No. We went through this before because I have
Okay,
some
what's
sort
your
of
wits?
+2. It's 2 and 2, so I have 2 wits and 2 athletics, and then I
That's-
think one of my merits is giving me extra things.
What merits do you have?
Now I have to go through all my merits. Thanks, Danny.
You just had a very high number, so I was like, wait, that's before mage armor?
That's 4 mage.
That's
armor.
kinda where I get
I'm
with mage
pretty
armor.
confident that I'm correct, but let me go through it all.
What is your athletics?
2.
Okay, so you're at 4 right now.
Yeah, and then I feel like my merits are impacting it. Yeah, I have defensive combat for weaponry. So I can use my weaponry dots rather than my athletics to calculate defense.
Okay.
How
So-
much weaponry you got?
I have 4 weaponry, which means it's 2 from wits and 4 from weaponry. Give me a total of 6.
You take 5 lethal damage
Whoa.
Ah!
My
as
God, that rat.
as this rat boy leaps onto you and embeds its large, overgrown, honestly, like sort of gross teeth straight into you, and it is chomping down hard.
Ah!
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Yeah, I'm also spooking Zara. She's just on her phone. Hears that randomly.
And with that, it is going to then leap off you and then try to scurry away
What?
into the
Bastard.
mist.
No.
Like, give
I
enough time
say
to sort of,
no.
like, try to, like, throw it down, to, like, push it down to the ground.
Is it a
Which
ghost?
is creating a...
How
Yeah,
would you
did
push
you-
it down to so where you push it down to the ground? How?
telekinetically.
Okay, so you're gonna have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Is it a ghost? Or is it not?
You can take an action to turn on your death side.
I cannot. I do not have any mana.
Ah,
See, this is why I wanted to go home.
God, you're so unfun.
The afterworld is bad.
We weren't prepared. It happened suddenly. We weren't prepared for it. We had to rescue someone, and now we're stuck here.
That stuck is a bit, too far.
oh yeah, because you have
Uh,
sand.
You're
Exactly.
bringing the mood down so much, man.
Me?
No, Jean Dao.
Oh,
How much leaf are you on now?
I'm fine. I'm not even in my last 3 boxes yet.
Not yet.
so you mean you don't have beats yet from it?
I got 6 lethal marked currently.
He's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna be using the Tectonic Strike. So it'll do bashing damage, but I'm doing the +1 reach to apply the knockdown tilt.
Okay, give us a forces gnosis roll. How much overreach are you doing?
I don't think I'm going overreaching, would I?
Sensory instant. That's 2.
Sensory instant and 3, so
3.
You get 2 free reach, right?
yeah, so it's 1 overreach.
Okay. No paradox successes. Okay, so how much deals damage to it?
It deals 2 bashing damage to it.
Why only
so
2?
yeah. Sorry. Wait.
It's not successes, it's potency.
Sorry, no potency.
So that'd be 4?
Yep.
Okay. And it is knocked down, so yes, you're applying some sort of gravitational force onto it? Or...
Yeah, it's like a gravitational force. It's well, the spell itself is like a sort of ball. So
Oh, so you're using an official spell. Okay. I thought you were just saying.
I would like to make it more flavorful, for like to feel like it's a gravitational force pulling it down towards the ground.
Yep, you can totally do that.
Yep.
Okay. So this rat hunched over rat creature is prevented from going too much further, and it is forced down to the ground, temporarily immobile.
Well, time to get stabbing.
No,
Ooh.
it has information.
I have an
Why is
obsession
it
for
following
killing.
us?
It just bit me in the jugular. I'm like, I got blood running down me.
If you think about it,
I'm stabbing this.
experience, no.
That's probably not gonna work.
It has a defense of 5, but prone, I think, maybe will lower it to 3.
I just read knockdown. You can still apply defense against incoming attacks.
Okay.
Getting up is an action. Cool. Anyway, so it's 8, and then you said defense was 5.
Very agile creature. Enough to completely negate the skill of a master swordsman.
Do you think strained arm will come up now?
You can if you want. If give you a beat.
What would strained
-2.
arm give me?
-2.
don't really want to all-out attack, you know? It seems like a bad idea. But I do like killing. Nah, we'll just keep it as this for now. I used a willpower, so this is my roll. I got 4 successes.
Okay, so you stab into it and deal 4 bashing damage.
My life is over. He said bashing.
I mean that's going to be true of nearly everything down here, unfortunately. Except for you guys and other wizards that have come down here.
Well, we ruled out that the rat's a wizard.
Unless he's got death armor on. Anything else you guys are going to do? Someone's still trying to cast their spell, so...
Don't interrupt me, please.
How long does the gravity thing work?
It's basically a strike, so it'll be a turn for it to be knocked down.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try and knock the rat that out then. More bashing.
Yeah!
Whack 'em.
I'm gonna improvise a spell. Yeah, this damage goes 1 bashing wound per potency. Make it potency 4 just in case.
Okay.
There's 2 reaches, quick casting and sensory.
So that's 1 overreach.
No, just 2 reaches.
Don't you only have 3 death?
Damage ghost is it's a free lot. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a fraying spell. So it'll just be the 2, which then I assume you're using a tool.
Yeah, my order tool.
So it would lower it down to a chance die.
Okay. I'll put it in.
No problem. No paradox.
1 success.
Okay, so you you slash with your sword and shoot out destroying ghost lasers?
Yeah. It's. Let's see if I can get a gift. It's not quite a laser. I like the needles. This has to be sword based.
What a surprise.
Sword needles?
Sword mage. Doing sword.
It's like a bunch of sharp, pointy things appear and then home in on the ghosts.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to put that into the video.
That damn view is not loading.
That gift did not work.
I mean, you can click it to get it to work.
Oh, there's so much effort. It's tiny!
It's gonna be awful when I put that in the video.
Just put it in the corner. See who notices it.
I'm sure there's.
I
like,
bet you're all looking
different-
in the corner now, fools! Ah! There's nothing there! And maybe, depending on what their concerns are.
like pointed towards you. Like the Elden Ring
The
reference.
trick is they didn't say which corner.
It's the corner of the other tab you have open.
That would be impressive.
Of the previous episode, if you haven't watched it. I'm sorry I do this.
Okay, so that it's now into it looks a bit injured. It's now into the stage where its corpus is more obviously starting to have problems. Like you are seeing like holes in its body and like ectoplasmic blood dripping out of it. It experiences proper pain, and with that, I think it's going to spend its action getting up, and then it makes like a screeching noise, and causes a sort of group. Like you can see all the various little bugs and snakes and stuff end up sort of starting to come towards you guys and try to make a barrier between the group and the creature.
That's bad.
can't fully cut off experience because that's just space-wise isn't viable. But it seems to it's you can hear it say, "No more, no more."
What a shame I'm the one right in front of it.
A shame that Smack
What a shame.
is a good man.
He was a good
What a
rat.
rotten way to
A
die.
rotten way to die.
I mean, no, that if you like experience just keep stabbing it, it's probably not gonna die on this. We'll get knocked out.
Well, it's to be clear, ghosts don't get knocked out.
Ah,
It's gonna melt.
But it happened yesterday.
Melt! Melt!
Okay, calm down.
no,
Make me.
the ghost, the rat must be following us for a reason. Don't melt it.
Yeah, I go stabbing again.
Ah,
Is it me? Can I stab?
It sounded like you were doing.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was up to
I
me.
thought
I'm
it
just
was
busy
I had
casting
the
in the
chance to do
background,
it.
guys.
that was the prompt for you to start stabbing.
Damn, I'm really only rolling 3 dice without increasing this goal. You know what? I do really want to kill a ghost. That's like what been one of my aspirations for a bit.
No, already. I'm pretty sure you killed it because last episode.
No. They melt, and they sort of appear elsewhere on the river.
Which we're heading towards.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
I'm hoping this one's closer. I don't know. I am going to. I'm going to use a willpower. I'm going to. Can I use my extra merit that I've never used before?
Don't know what that means.
My destiny.
Oh, yeah, yes, you can use your destiny.
Yeah, I've never used it. I always think at the start of the session, I got to use it this session, and then never do. So I'd like to gain rote on this.
Yep, that's acceptable. You
And
can
you know
totally
what? I
do
will
that.
all out attack. I feel like it fits well. How do you do rote? Do you just write the dice, and then like roll X rote?
Yes, I believe with a space.
Okay, I got 8 successes.
Okay, so
Wow.
you stab into it. This is a very definitive. It dissolves into ectoplasm. 4 points of plasm. If you're playing Geist.
I slurp it. No, wait.
The rat just.
hell?
It is going to. I think each of the hairs is going to sort of like twist and become like a set of rat's tails until there's just a pile of rat's tails left.
Ooh. I did it.
No, we could have found out what it was for.
You're not the one who got bit on the neck, all right?
I'm just.
I'm happy for that to happen to you, and then you can try and make a decision about it. Oh,
Alright,
wait,
fine.
it didn't. Yeah, that's
Fine,
what I
we'll
thought.
try and-
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'll take the front next time, alright?
No, you won't.
As long as you delve into its mind to find out what it's following us for, because there could be something else that it was serving.
Nah.
It might have disappeared to go tell its other rat friends.
Did it die, or did it just...
Yeah, so it like you. It, like all ghosts discorporate when you fill up their health bar.
Damn it.
So it is insensate and hibernating at the rivers.
Well, I'm in pain. I'm gonna go and chill.
You can just go to Oh,
It's
I need Ghost Frankenstein. Ghost Frankenstein.
Look, I invited her and she didn't want to come along, so... I got like... I can do a medicine roll for like 3 dice.
Does that even help?
I don't even know.
I need to be healed, not medical.
I will say it'd probably be good to do some sort of first aid just to make sure that you don't get infected. You are currently in a swamp.
It's a
A
rat.
ghost swamp.
Am I the only one that picked like one medicine, or did someone else also got some?
I've got 1 dot of medicine.
How's your intelligence?
Depends if it's an intelligence roll.
Actually,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be.
What's first aid rolls for?
My guess is intelligence or wit is my first guess.
Wits, I think would work.
Very well. I will allow you to first aid me.
Yeah, I can do. I've got like
Wow.
pretty heavy wits, so. Any difficulty?
No.
Every time it comes to healing, unlucky guys. I hate it. I hate it.
Come. Would you let me critical?
I'm just gonna take off my headphones for a second, and anything you say, I can't influence.
Okay. I've got an idea. So, as you're doing this, you find that as you try to first aid, that some sort of milky, misty liquid comes out instead of blood. As every now and then, like not all of the blood is like this, and it seems that like part of the wound is fine.
It looks. There you go. It's fixed up. There's
Bro,
this strange thing coming out of you. I'm not sure if you should check.
not that strange. I bleed a lot.
Your
Touch,
blood
touch,
doesn't look
touch.
like milk, though.
Yeah, it's different. Anyway,
That's
Oh, you
actually
said I'm
really helpful.
alright.
Your wound's done, but wound's wrapped up. But you know, I think it's fine. Let's just.
I'm gonna
let's
get
just
like
keep going.
rat ghost disease.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Ghost rape.
The thing is, you said I'm fine, so I'm like, alright, cool.
You
I'm good.
tell me if it hurts more, and I'll look at it again.
Ow. Well, alright. I'd like to. Can I lower one of my stats to gain some mana?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to lower my composure for now.
I just want to say that the main disease you get from being bit by rats is rat bite fever.
Acute relapsing fever with migratory poly. What the hell?
If
What
left,
is it?
can develop into deep infections and sepsis.
Oh,
should
you
go to a
get pain.
doctor.
You get joint pain. Well, it's a zoonotic illness which manifests by acute relapsing fever and migratory poly. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Migratory polyarthralgia. It's like joint pain. My joints hurt.
Totally
Doesn't
not
take
straight
too
away,
much
right?
longer. Won't take too much longer for your ritual to finish.
Okay.
Ritual.
Well, did anything interesting happening while I was chanting, guys?
You heard it, bro.
I was trying to
One,
block it
one of
out.
us might have rat rabies. Ghost rat rabies.
It's all right.
I do not.
He's wrapped up.
He
It should
said
be
I'm fine.
I think he's fine.
Okay, well that's good. Should we go?
I
I mean, he's still got like a bunch of lethal damage, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't feel great, but
I could try my die if you want.
well, I was I got mana back. I'm just trying to see how much mana.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident in the die?
As confident as always.
Sure. Very well.
What, you want to use the die?
Me?
No, do you want me to use the die on you?
Sure.
Okay. It's always more interesting. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna be trying to get the healing one.
Oh, thank you.
Die. Okay. So, 1 mana to use. Do I need reach effect? You don't have, like, it's just lethal, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything higher.
Do you care about scarring?
I'm already scarred, I think.
I could try and give you a point of willpower. Do you have willpower?
I will recommend sort of not just speeding it along because we only have another 40
Oh yeah,
minutes
sure.
after the session.
Okay. Well, I will just use the instant reach, and I think that is all. Do we need to do anything else? if I just throw it at you for the roll.
Yeet. You can just touch me.
True.
Oh, you mean the dice? You're gonna...
Yeah.
What the hell?
I gotta use the die. I've gotta roll it somehow.
Ow. Donk.
Okay, so. How much do I roll for this as well? Or do I not roll to activate it? Because we did change stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
Did- You just you just spend the point and then you roll the dice.
The D8?
The ones you're using.
Okay, I'm just using the D8. Sorry, again D8. Okay. Wish me luck. Got a 6. Don't remember what number it is. It's meant to be a 3, so it's a bit far off. So
Can
I'm
you
gonna.
fix it? Like, can you roll better to fix it?
I'm
can make a
attempting to fix
dexterity
it now.
roll.
Can
By
you
making
make?
a
Can
dex
you
roll.
roll high? Can you roll more dice? Can you help me out here?
Just don't fail.
I mean, it have to get like 3 successes, so
Yeah. So willpower.
I don't have any willpower left. I am a low willpower character.
Damn.
I don't know if I can make myself better at dex. I guess I could cast a spell to make myself better.
You would have
I
to
mean,
be reflexive.
yeah.
because
Yeah,
if you're
that's the
doing it
problem,
now.
right?
All right.
You
You know what?
just-
It's fine. It's not fine.
We'll see what happens, eh? I'm gonna roll 3.
3.
Well, I have 3 dex.
Oh God.
What did you expect me to have really high dex?
I expected this to be better, more useful. This dice
Yeah.
always sucks.
Got 2 successes. So close.
So what sort of
Okay.
effects can you pull out?
Supernal Dispellation.
Don't do that.
Augment Mind, Cut Threads, Piercing Earth, and Howl from Beyond.
Yeah.
So obviously there's more damage.
Yeah, just kill him. I guess it has to be the augment.
Wait,
You
shouldn't there be
create a
5
ghost.
effects?
5? Didn't I read out
Because
5?
because you rolled a 6, right?
Supernal Dispellation, Augment Mind, Piercing Earth, Cut Threads, Howl from Beyond. That's fine,
Oh no,
right?
yeah, I forgot. That's right.
Yeah, sadly, I think you just get an Augmented Mind for like a couple of seconds.
I'm. What's the potency of this every time?
The potency would probably be high. I feel like I wrote this down. Potency or duration is based on the level of the artifact arcana, which is 4 overall, but yeah, Mend is potency, while Augment Mind is duration. Oh wait, no wait, Augment Mind is potency, you're right.
Yeah, so for one turn you have +4 to one of your mental stats. Or social stats, I
Use it well.
suppose.
I mean, I don't know what stat it is, but momentarily my mind opens up. Ah, my diction is verbose. My lexicon expands. My world is.
Make an intelligence occult roll.
Can I
With
have 5
+4
intelligence for this?
Yeah, 5 intelligence.
What the hell? This is crazy. I fail.
That's great.
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Would you like to dramatically fail?
Yes. of course.
Okay. You get this surge of intelligence, and as you do, the mixture of you start putting together ideas that are actually unconnected. And you're like,
I see the future.
with these, okay, so the rat must have been trying to prevent you guys from getting to the river.
The guardian of the river. The rat, the rodent.
It must be working like a protector of the ghosts. It wants you to not kill them.
Yes. I
It
understand.
must be some sort of because it's not like a person ghost. It's not like a fully animal ghost. So it must be something different, like something natural, like a guardian, like Cerberus, that Greek dog guy with the heads.
I feel like I've read this somewhere. I
So it
don't
must be
believe
like that, and it protects the ghosts of the
it.
underworld.
See, I understand.
I'm gonna roll my code just to see if I'm dubious.
Just to be clear, you're not aware that he's even doing this. This is just
Oh.
like a flash of
In his head.
insight.
Oh, I was wondering if he was like telling this to everyone or not.
No, I think he just exclaimed, "I understand."
I understand.
What
6
do
seconds
you
of brain.
what do you understand?
6 seconds.
Everything. My mind is a vessel of. That sort of comes out.
Is this part of the
I don't think I
spirit,
got the
or-
right one on my. Sorry about that. But yeah.
That did nothing.
I mean, you got smart for a second, I think.
Tell
I'm
us
always
your
smart. How
ideas.
dare you?
I mean, I could keep trying to roll, but like, I don't know if it's a good idea to keep doing that.
Do it again.
Can I just keep doing that?
Doesn't cost mana.
Yeah. I mean, up to my mana.
Jacob, you're very distant.
Alright.
I've fallen down a
There
well.
you go.
What's great that you got
The
back
well.
out the well.
No, I'm still in here. I've just got
The
close to
microphone
the
just
mic.
fell down with him.
Ah,
That's what was the name in Simpsons? Timmy O'Toole. That was what it was. So you can keep doing it, but you just failed at getting the effect you wanted. So
What are you
But
saying?
it's luck.
I was so close.
It's
I'm just
luck.
saying, like you can. It's just there's no certainty that you'll get what you want.
Yeah, I could get Piercing Earth next.
Yeah, or you could roll better.
I do have quite a
Um,
bit of mana, so like, I can do that if you guys want.
I definitely want to be healed. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna
We'll
use
try it another time.
2
and
mana
if
and
we
heal
get
myself for 1.
That's
Actually,
like...
I'll do it after the roll, I suppose.
Okay, last roll. We'll try it out. Come on, give me a 3. It's an 8.
Yes, I'm gonna use my 2 mana to heal 1.
Wait, I have to see if I damage you.
Yeah, can you not?
I can change it to a 7. What's 7 and 8?
Aren't they both the damaging spells?
No, I don't think so. They're not next to each other. Hold on, just need to
Yeah,
scroll.
that would have been badly made if that was the case.
I think it was in the
Um,
Arcana order.
8 is Hell from Beyond, 7 is Cut Threads. So probably do some Cut Threads.
Alright.
It has to
It seems-
withstand though. How does that work?
Well, what's the withstand? And what's the
Sympathy,
potency?
connection. Potency was 4.
So just to be clear, that means it can cut any thing that is basically not metaphysically you. So it wouldn't be able to connect the connection between you and Ghost Experience.
Can I cut it
For-
between experience and his other soul that he got? Or is that not something we can do? Because that just sounds funny, but you know. Just wanted to put
But
it
you
down.
mean the knife soul?
Yeah.
I will allow this.
Sorry, experience.
Suddenly the knife bursts out of your chest.
Ooh,
How much damage do I take?
None.
I could.
Grab the
Instead,
knife.
everyone can see a misty white mist come out of your chest, and the injury seals up.
I grab
What
the
the
knife.
hell did you do?
You know, it's a bit random, and these things happen. I'm backing away quickly.
I grab the knife.
The knife appears to be fine, except is covered in a bit of blood, but otherwise is clean.
My precious. Not letting you go again.
What the
That's picturing
hell?
like Mr. Burns and Bobo.
Well, I think we should get started on finding a river. What do you guys think?
Do I lose my knife soul condition?
Yes, you do.
I think I just averted a catastrophe.
I think you owe me so much. How dare you?
Now this is the last time I'm helping you.
You didn't help! You did nothing!
Pretty sure it was a
And you-
positive thing.
That was not a positive
The
thing.
ghosts
How
who are
dare
with you
you.
guys are very confused.
They should be.
They're
How dare you? You owe me.
I feel like we're even after we just came to the underworld to
What are you
reunite
talking
with
about?
Stroll. You couldn't have done it without me. I'm the reason you guys managed to open the gate.
I'm the reason you guys got into the place at all without the seers. You can
That's
go
just-
back and forth for as long as you want, but this is now, and you owe me.
I have no idea what you just said, but I disagree completely.
Yeah, I have to witness that. We did get in here without.
Like, you didn't help pretty much at all. We came in to rescue you quickly because,
What are you
like John Dow said,
What are you
we
talking
were...
made it all-
about?
I guess you worked as like a motivation to get us in here faster, but
You guys,
just to be clear, you guys do remember the fact that you guys were invisible, right?
Yeah, I mean that helped, but I mean
Yeah.
we also super
That was
speed,
very helpful.
right?
They're actually gaslighting me. They take away my resources, and then they say, "Oh, I helped you. You didn't even do anything." I'm seething right now. You have no idea.
And steaming, I guess.
Well, anyway, I'm leaving, and I'm probably not going to use the dice on experience ever again. You
I
can
think
deal
it needs
your own lethal damage.
This is crazy how I'm getting
Oh.
punished for this.
Okay.
See, this is why I want to go home.
Can people give me some sort of survival roll to represent them traveling through and navigating through the?
Do we all need to do it?
Only one person needs to do it.
Is anyone
No
actually good
survival.
at survival?
We've been living the city life too much. I could have gained survival when I was over at Frankenstein, but I kept using the car.
I do not have survival.
No one has survival.
Well, someone's gonna have to roll with the penalty.
Well, what's
What
the
would
Or I
be
guess
the
you
other
could
one?
try to ask the ghosts to navigate.
I would ask the ghosts. They know the place better. We're at their mercy. We're here to defend you though if anything comes out, like the rat.
Have you guys seen the rat before? I don't really ask them.
Probably a good idea to ask them.
They're one of the reapers of this area.
What's a reaper? Reapers. We dismissed that claim. They're like, I don't know, crazy cult.
They're like
Members?
guardians of the ghosts.
What?
Yes, I'm right.
I think
It's trying to kill you.
I will say no more on this matter.
They serve the gods. We don't really believe in them, but I mean, it's possible they're trying to follow if there's some sort of guardian thing. We don't really know how they work. We just try to stay away from them.
What? Why? Were they originally human or?
They seem to like they're like people who serve them. They might be once human. Are there non-human things? I mean, I guess there's all these bug ghosts and stuff.
As far as I guess. As far as I know, there's no talking rat men on the surface.
That we know of.
They take what you're saying as a joke, not realizing that you're speaking with a degree of sincerity.
I don't know. I'm surrounded by rats.
All we know is that there's a group of them who go up, and I think, one of they don't like it when people go to the rivers.
Just anyone, including ghosts.
There's not really anyone but ghosts down here. I mean, from what we've seen, we've only been up in this higher area. Wait, are the fairy people ghosts?
Good question. Well, anyway, let's start. Who's?
How guarded are the rivers?
Oh no.
I'm so mad.
The rivers aren't really guarded.
You're a rat.
I mean, we've only seen the river once. So I think that this is going to take a day. They got a failure on their survival roll. It's going to take a day of going through the. I'd say you guys are pretty tired unless you find you're going to make some shelter.
I've seen this tree before.
We're going around the circle.
Are there many trees? Very swampy area.
There's decent amount of trees in the swamp.
Oh no, we have to start marking the trees, guys.
I don't have to do anything you say.
I think every now and then you'll see some of the ghosts amongst you trying to pick up some of the leaves and eat them. Yeah, I'd say you guys are pretty tired and a bit hungry unless you have some sort of form of food available.
Did we bring any food, guys?
We can just make food, can't we?
Can you?
Actually, yeah. Does matter count for like
Matter
Yeah.
counts anything that was once alive. So you wouldn't be able to make a living apple, but you could make a previously living apple.
You mean a dead apple?
Yes. Or like meat and things like that.
I was thinking meat, yeah. But that's only if you can like how easily can you make it?
You would need to turn with matter 4. You'd be able to turn any matter into another matter, but I don't know if anyone in the group has matter 4.
Yeah, actually, I'll double check.
I think the highest we have is 3. So unless someone else, so I'm not really sure that that's a viable strategy in this case.
Go
but
hungry for now.
I think you may just have to be hungry.
Oh, grumble.
But eventually, you do come across a giant river. This is it's like Amazon River width. Like it is one of those gigantic rivers. All the water is bright pink, which stands out a decent amount considering like the rest of the area you're in is this very it's very dark and very like the only real strong colors you've seen has been the pale green of the trees, that yellowy green that Australian trees have on their leaves. And this water is rushing by. You can see here and there a stray object flowing through. Up ahead is a pretty large makeshift town, this river city that spans as far as the eye can see in that direction.
Is this the city that you don't want to go to?
Not a matter of don't want to, but like they
Sorry,
don't
can't
let us
go to.
in. Yeah.
Not allowed in.
I think on the horizon, sailing down the stream, you guys can see what looks to be a ferry.
Is it like coming towards us, or do we need to get his attention?
It's coming down to you guys. It's coming down the river, so it's heading towards you guys, but it doesn't necessarily see you because you're still a bit of a distance away. Like you've just come over. You can now see the river, but you're not at the river's shores. Also, can I get perception rolls from everyone?
Yep.
I just want to let you know I've scoured again. I've lowered my stamina. Get some more mana, and then I use the mana to heal myself.
Okay. Everyone's bashing should be healed by now.
3 successes.
Unfortunately, the lethal wouldn't have naturally healed.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. What's perception? Wits plus.
Composure. I have no care for these people, nor the fairies.
Okay.
Just to be
I
clear,
would like
it's a
to be-
1920s like Sydney ferry, of course.
Is it Bodie McBoatface?
No, unfortunately, that doesn't come around to like 2020 or something, or 2016. Okay, you all got successes. As a result, you guys can see some ghosts on the shore, sort of like lying there unconscious. Some of which, so you guys can see, they're all at various different distances on the beach from the water. You don't recognize one of them, but one appears to be the rat person.
I'm swimming.
They're a decent distance away.
I'm running.
And then closer up, yeah, so there's I think 2. One that you recognize and one that is one that you don't recognize, and they're both unconscious at this river. As you run over, you see that there is some sort of small crab with human eyes, sort of chopping into and biting and like sort of like trying to feed from
Wait.
it.
Go away. Chew it. I'm finishing the
Hi.
job.
You killed it once, but I don't
I'm
think killing
finishing
it
the
is gonna
job.
work. Don't experience. You're gonna die.
Let him do it.
Can't let a team member die.
There is no chance of it being able to. It's hibernating. It is cannot move, cannot sense anything. Just take your dice pool. That is how much damage you deal.
7.
Okay. As you cut into it, you see strain. Like its form is just being completely destroyed. It will in the next 3 seconds. It takes about 6 seconds, and it's dead. It like completely, properly just. It doesn't deform. It's just a lump.
Success!
Lap up that plasm.
And then,
Don't tell me what to do.
so now as that, like after about 2 seconds, the body begins to like bubble and pulsate, and then sort of get twisted and focused into a single location on the head, and a rat-like mask forms on top of the face of what seems to be a 14-year-old child.
God damn it, I'm gonna get another breaking
14-year-old
point,
child.
aren't I?
That is definitely a breaking point. That
Yeah.
is, you have killed a ghost child. That is.
However, I do get a Reaper rat mask for my trophy collection.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this is very much a very messed up situation. Like,
Is this gonna help me with my persistentness?
Huh?
No, it won't, will it?
I think it has to be someone you care about, but it will remove the death focus.
That's something.
Can you give me I think this is a 1 die.
I've never failed this before. That's a lie. And I got 2 successes.
Okay, so you do realize, oh fuck, this is wrong.
Ooh! I'm just gonna, I don't want other people to see it. I don't want Domino to see it. I hate Domino so
Would you
much.
like to do a death veiling and hide, like disguise the
sure.
ghost?
Yeah. Just keep it as a rat.
Okay. Give me a death gnosis roll.
I got a success.
If you're not doing it dangerously, then I'm probably just inclined to let you just kill it.
I mean,
What? It's
Yeah.
death-
Don't worry. Yeah, exactly. They're not looking close enough.
Wait, what?
I can't see it.
Just to be clear, Anthony.
Yeah.
No, you guys aren't physically there yet, so.
he sprinted
No,
off.
I'm just saying like out of character.
Oh, okay. No, that's what? Why would you say that out of character? That's awful.
Damn.
Meta. I
Meta
mean, like,
character.
not the. I don't know.
The characters
Not
react
what
if
I-
they were there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
why
a
would the character?
hypothetical.
Why
You
would the
can't-
character be fine with child killing?
Sorry, I thought it was the rat. Never mind. I
No,
didn't know it was the child.
It's a.
rat child.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
a
Yeah.
child-
I would not be okay with that. My bad.
There's a human
That's
child
fine.
pretending to be a rat.
Well,
They're wearing a rat
Oh.
mask. When they wear the mask of something, they kind of look like that thing. So I killed the rat. The mask came off. It was a kid.
Oh.
and now you can put on the mask as.
Well,
as the
I don't
guy.
see
I
it.
feel
so-
bad. And so I'm veiling the corpse.
the
it's
best
just
way
a
to
rat.
deal with it.
Oh.
Just like we walk over and say, "Oh, nice, you got the rat."
You got
Just
the.
walk away. Just push the corpse into the water and walk away.
You sure? Just like, okay.
As you put the body, the rat, into the water, it begins to dissipate like salt in water.
It's gone to a better place.
I have a quick question, but about when I cut the thread between the knife and experience. You know how he had like a relatively low sand content? Did that increase or decrease when I cut it, or just stay the same?
Oh, that's a good point.
I just want to make sure if I should feel justified in my side.
I think it would increase slightly.
Good. So I know I'm right. It's okay.
Okay,
You take and take.
yes. So what are you guys doing now? You're on the shore. You're on the beach.
I want to flag down the ferryman.
I'm going to say that that's not too hard. I think you can do that without too much difficulty. This ferry stops. There's no clear dock or anything, though.
We're just kind of awkwardly, he's floating and we're just calling across the water a bit.
It stops, and what looks to be a skeleton in fisherman's clothes steps out, and it throws over one of those ramps. He doesn't say anything, but he raises a finger, a single finger.
Like pointing to the sky.
It looks like he's pointing to the sky, but he's looking dead at all of you.
I keep saying one, guys.
They look at each other and they're very concerned. That can't be it. That's awful.
I'm gonna try talking and see if they respond. It's like, oh, we've got a couple here. They want to head to the next place or wherever that would be together.
He nods, grabs the finger that he was pointing, pulls it off the rest of his hand, like so it's just like the bone fingers, and he shows it, like he presents it.
Anyone know what that would mean?
Does Mage Light tell anything?
If you turn on your mage sight, you are going to see this is obviously there's going to be symbology of Charon, the boatman of Greek mythology. But also you see the lead coins. You see the finger is payment.
They literally wants a finger?
I guess.
Oh,
And
also,
I want it back.
since you have death sight on at the river, you were going to get symbols of dealers. The river, you see it like as if raw identity is being broken down in it. And it's just full of the lives of so many. And you can see that it has like it has some sort of preserving of history on it. And you think that if someone were to drink from it, that they would have perfect memory. Also, you can see, you're not quite sure, but if you know that if a ghost was to drink from it, it would make them more.
Greater. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
wow.
sort of actually? No, I don't want to wander back yet.
I will say that I think they want a finger for payment, maybe each. I don't know. That's my assumption.
Seems kind of terrible.
They look at each other. They're like, as monstrous as it is, I think it might be worth it.
I wish you guys luck then.
They go up the ramp, and they are going to thank you before they take the final step from the shore to the boat. And once they step on the ferry, they begin to scream in pain.
Oh,
And you see a finger float from them into the grasp of the boatman.
That was mildly horrifying.
It's terrible.
And off they go
To a better place.
to a farm up north.
a far better, a easy price to pay, is how I would say it if I had good words and knew what was happening.
Did all three of them go, by the way?
Yes. The idea of getting to this farm with a son is just And no predation and stuff, just living off the land, and that sounds pretty good compared to what they're dealing with here.
I mean, that's understandable. Well, I think we did a good thing here. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I hope so. Are we doing anything else by the
We
river, guys?
can
Like,
be
or we
good.
just moving on to the next?
I'm not with you guys yet.
You just wander off somewhere?
No. Well, I mean, if you look over, you'd probably see. So yeah, the ghost corpse goes in, it's gone, whatever. And then I know I'm better, right? Because I'm still megalomaniacal. I am above this, but you know, I don't feel empathy, but I feel like perhaps that wasn't the best actions that I took, right? Not that I'm personally not necessarily at fault, like a bit at fault, but also my actions were not indicative of that, right? This is obviously
You're
my
trying
thinking
to
is not
avoid
exactly like
blame
that.
to a degree.
Yeah, because it's hard to be like, oh, I feel really bad when I'm megalomaniacal. Like, I don't particularly feel bad about what happened. It's just like I
But you're
know.
aware that it's not a morally correct action, but you
Yeah,
don't
it's not
actually feel
something-
guilt over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel guilt about not feeling guilt?
No, because I don't feel guilt, because I don't
Yeah.
really have empathy. But I think how it sort of comes up physically is like, you know, I'm gonna sit down at the edge of the river, or like kneel down. I just feel I feel tired, you know? The hunger pangs experience is very good at going through that. Like, you know, high stamina, everything, high resolve. He can deal with that, that's fine. But when it's come to this point, a bit of a push, yeah, the tired, everything's come in. I wash my face with the water.
Okay.
Does it? I'm pretty thirsty. I don't have any survival, but
It's been a
streams of
day.
fresh water.
It's been out like over a day since you've had any sort of drink.
I could.
This
I
pink water is
Oh, and the last drinks you had were alcoholic as well.
okay. I'd imagine I need, like, the water as I'm looking into it, washing my face. I'm like, damn.
I'm drinking the water out of desperation.
I'm just gonna lap it up.
Oh, God. I'm gonna wait a bit to see if there's a terrible cost to this.
Okay. So, we'll handle Domino's first.
Yeah.
Does Domino you drink? It is immensely salty.
Bleh.
This is real world fact. Australia does have pink lakes, and they're caused by an interaction between salt and certain algae.
I'm becoming a microbiome.
But as you do this, suddenly, you can remember. You develop perfect memory.
Huh?
You can remember every single moment from your life. Not all at once, but it's like it's perfect. You can
Sure.
remember everything from when you were like even a few days old. Memories you've never experienced properly before as a cognizant adult.
This is a lot to take in at once. All these like childhood memories coming back to me, in like perfect detail. Even with like a week before, it's in perfect detail.
The
Oh,
only thing that you can sense all the senses from touch to smell. The only thing you are missing is if you look at any memory that includes pain, there is no pain. Physical pain, to be clear. Emotional distress pain, still, you can remember those, but it turns out the human brain apparently doesn't properly remember physical injury.
Oh,
Like it doesn't. Those nerves just aren't plugged into the same situation. So that's what their Domino's going through. Experience, on the other hand, that salt isn't really an issue for you at all. Instead, something a bit more severe ends up occurring.
Hmm.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay. drinking from the river inflicts 1 aggravated wound per turn for 10 minus integrity. So you've got 4 wisdom right now.
So 6?
Oh my god.
Sorry, 6
there's
ag?
1 ag per turn for
Oh.
6. Yeah. So for 6 turns you'll take ag damage, and your gnosis increases by 1.
Okay.
Positive
Very
and
cool.
negatives.
Okay, I get 1. Ow, damn. That
No.
hurts.
This is aggravated. This is like,
My soul is unrending.
yeah,
Or rending, rather.
it's obviously supernatural to anyone who witnesses you is like the level of severity. So like, I'm gonna say like pink water starts pouring out of your mouth.
Definitely not drinking this water.
I'm doing it. I don't look good, you know.
Oh god, what do we
This
do?
is every turn, you know, 6, 12, 18 seconds.
I
I'm
bottle
starting
up
to
the water
lose
and I
my
head-
balance.
I'll bottle off the water and head over to experience.
I look up.
Do
There's
we
water
know the
coming
way
out of
out?
my mouth. I can't speak properly, you know?
Well, if it's any consolation, I kept up the keep experience alive 1
Oh!
month fate spell.
I hit the floor.
So I really hope
How many
that...
seconds? How many turns does it take for you to hit full? Like your whole bar has either lethal or ag.
5.
Okay, so
5 turns of it, or 5 instances of it.
so that's after 15 seconds. You are you collapse. Everyone sees this. Like they're gonna have to act quickly, or you will. It seems likely that you're gonna die.
The city
Yeah,
is
that's-
right
that-
there.
That seems likely a lot of the time, though.
We gotta do something,
Danny, you
guys.
see his sands are just completely disappearing.
Okay. I have to do it.
Yes! Yes!
Flip his hourglass
Yes!
so that he's got like a bunch more life left. I don't know.
Remember, rub it in his face that they owe you now.
No, you owed me, so now you've made it up to me as soon as I know that you've done it.
Mike,
Hello.
reverse your health.
What does that mean?
Ag becomes no damage. Lethal becomes bashing.
Okay, so it should look like 6 ag, 2 lethal, and 1 U because I lowered my stamina to get mana, so my max is temporarily lower.
It's actually just for rolls, so your max has stayed the same.
Never mind. I will have.
There's basically no reason. It's very rare for stamina rolls to come into play, so it's really
okay.
like objectively the best one.
I fall unconscious 3 seconds later than expected.
Changes everything.
As you do this, Danny, you feel that like someone takes notice of what you just did, and sort of like a parent giving a little whack to a kid's hand before they touch a super hot stovetop or something. Like no, not enough force to do any sort of pain or anything. Just like to push the hand away. You feel that sort of equivalent of a shunt mystically, and you can no longer see the hourglasses. Experience, you are no longer pouring out with salt. But yeah, you have an additional dot of gnosis now.
That's sick. What? So all my ag disappears and my lethal goes to bashing. Is that it?
Yes.
I make sure that as soon as you're okay, I go, okay, we're even now. I was gonna use that on Joan. But
What happened? Who's Joan? Oh wait, I remember. Wait, do I have memory, or is that not me?
You have memories that I'm gonna have to discuss throughout you and me, separate to the session.
Yeah. Okay. Undetermined amount of. Yeah.
But that is the memories are where you got the extra gnosis from.
Okay. Cool.
You sort of. You also now have a key.
I'm so glad we played Geist yesterday because I'd be like a physical key or
Hey, you have a mask as well. If you're actually like a geist, like you can get
Well,
some power from that.
I'm
right?
probably gonna wear the mask because I don't know the meaning, obviously. So yeah. Cool.
I'm not sure what. I think blood key was. I guess would be how your character died. When they made your ghost.
I don't. I'll have to look at the keys. I can give you an input as well.
But yeah, so that's where we'll end this session with you coughing up and basically dying. Yeah, that would have been pretty severe.
I'd make sure Experience knows that what I did.
Who's Joan? I'm losing my mind.
I had an ability to see how much time people had left, and I decided to flip your hourglass so you wouldn't just die.
What the hell are you talking about?
I would have told you before, right? I feel like I would have mentioned
Probably not.
it.
Think about it. My
True.
reaction would have been, I have no idea what you're talking about. Essentially,
Sorry, this time is reversing. It's gonna make him young.
It's not reversing, right?
It's not a matter of time. It's
life expectancy.
Well, one objective for me done. Still have to do the other one though.
you guys also got an experience this session.
Okay.
There's another one of me. Sorry,
Oh,
I have to
God.
do it.
I believe getting another prime dot actually. I know some cool things I could do with prime if I had like an extra dot.
Yeah, so this session you guys ended up traversing into the wilderness, encountering a reaper who unfortunately was younger than you guys might have expected, and
But we don't know that.
yes, only experience knows the messed up deed that they had done. And you guys were able to get people off to the ferry. They were able to get people to there, and they are hopefully headed off to a pleasant time, as pleasant as the underworld can be. You guys still haven't gotten your ghostly resources or found the apprentice yet. Hopefully you guys come across that soon, but the dangers of the underworld are growing.
Very interesting.
If it helps, I was thinking of casting a time spell to mean that we maybe, I don't know if I can do it, but like kind of pause the requirement of food and water.
Oh, you can certainly do that. That is a time to style effect
Yeah,
to
so I
shield
probably-
people from the effects of time.
Yeah, I might just do that next session because I feel like that might be a good idea.
So, do we know if eating like ghost food will satiate us?
Might work for experience.
Yeah, I think that would require experimentation. Okay, so I think we'll end the session here. Hope people enjoyed. Next time we'll continue their underground adventures.
That was very.
But
That
we
was a
slowly
lot,
become
yeah.
more geist-like, apparently.
I'm very in. Guys, make sure you drop down what key you think experience should get in the comments.
I use buffers.
Did
Like
you-
that's
did you
it's
hear
gonna be
that?
like a month.
Did you hear that in the background?
I thought I heard something. What was it?
I'm like, hey guys, make sure comment. Zara, shut up.
Is Zara not normally here? You doing your stupid? Put it down in the comments. Say what mask is your favorite Halloween mask?
Guys, make sure. What's your favorite style of rodent?
So Toon is having a
Style.
Halloween stat pass to do witch, ninja, or knight. The order wrong, but oh well.
What is your favorite rat transmitted disease?
Yeah, tell me your favorite disease. I feel like we've done that. Make it rodent flavored.
My favorite flavor.
I'll tell you, guys, my favorite rodent is the capybara.
Oh, that's
It's fair.
capybara is
Yeah,
my
you know.
favorite too.
I think it's one of the goat rats.
I think it's just like a lot of favorites.
They're ugly. Excuse me?
They're adorable.
They're not ugly.
Who called capybaras ugly?
Zara, what the hell is wrong with you? One of the worst takes I've ever heard.
Gotta keep this stuff in at the end.
What are you talking about? Capybaras are the goats.